As long as he keeps paying, I suppose. He keeps to himself and isn't hurting anyone.
Oh, are you sure of that? I think Birna might disagree
Okay,
with you.
good evening
It's not my
everyone
place to get
watching.
involved in their family's
Anyone
business,
watching?
remember? You're the one that
My
told
name's
me to
Matt,
stay out.
and this is the 16th day in the life of Kathra, a Nord female who, just over 2 weeks into her life, has decided to come to the College of Winterhold to seek a life of mage casting, in partly in a way of honouring a friend that has died, but partly in a way of following a passion within her that she doesn't quite understand where it's come from. But she spent the last 2 weeks in Windhelm, and she's now deciding that there is something she needs to do at the College of Winterhold. What it is, she doesn't know yet, but she knows there's a few chapters to her story she wants to close before she can move on. So, having arrived, she read about the Halls of Skyrim, which is in a different stream, and that kind of let her know that this place is a real kind of down and out place. There's not much going on, but she doesn't know much about the why. So she's a bit nervous about going to the college, and she's decided to try and find out a little bit more about the people here. I just want to check. It's still there, great. Okay.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Will do. Let's have a
See ya.
talk to
Just say,
Haran.
Ranmir beg a drink from you yet? That's gold wasted, friend.
So this is definitely a question my character would ask. I should add that I'm trying to play this as immersively and in the style that my character would play as possible, or be, I should say. So some of the choices that I make will be based on what I think she would do, rather than as a normal player what I would do to kind of whiz through the game.
You mean the inn or Winterhold? Suppose it's the same answer either way. Winterhold's fallen on hard times, to say the least. Most folk packed up and left years ago. A few of us are either too stubborn or too crazy to go, so we do our best to make a living.
Stubborn or crazy? Sounds very Nord-like. What's wrong with Ranmir then?
He owes this tavern enough coin to burn it down, build it back up, then burn it down again just for laughs. He's had some troubles in his life, but I can't have him drinking here without at least paying back some of the coin he owes.
I think I would say sorry to hear that. I don't think I'd feel comfortable talking to this guy quite yet.
I'm sure we'll get our gold at some point. Not like he has anywhere to go.
Okay.
It's not much, but we get by. Very little money passes through Winterhold anymore. But if there's one thing you can count on, it's folks needing a drink now and then.
That's very true.
All right then.
And this is Ranmir.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
Pleasant chap. Okay. I think my character's actually, having arrived here, probably quite nervous about going to the college, so she might just wander around the village, as it almost is, certainly not a city anymore, to find out what she can from the locals. This place is decimated, isn't it?
They say if a vampire so much as scratches you, you'll turn into one. That better not be true.
The Jarl's Longhouse. Okay. Surprised I'm allowed to walk in, really. It's a nice touch of the
Disrespect
wind
the
blowing
law
outside.
and you disrespect me.
Colder. Okay.
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold.
Thana. Right. Let's talk to Jarl.
What's your business
Ori.
here in Winterhold?
I'm here for the college.
Should have known. Not that it matters anymore. No one bothers coming to Winterhold for any other reason.
I think maybe my character would like to kind of make the Jarl feel like I'm here a little bit for him. So let's find out a bit more about Winterhold's history.
What's there to tell? It's mostly gone now, thanks to those damn mages in the college.
Ah, okay.
Someday there'll be proof they caused the Great Collapse. Most of the city just dropping off into the sea. That doesn't just happen.
That's true. I wonder if people have gone to the sea to see what remnants there are of Winterhold. Okay, let's see if I can kind of put in a good word for the college by doing him a favor.
Winterhold has lost much of its history, and with that much of its power. I aim to change that. I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold. The very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Having that might get the ear of the other holds, and give me some authority.
I would definitely, I think doing that as a mage from the college could do something to acquiesce the kind of the relationship between the Jarl and the college. Let's have a go.
Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return.
Find the Helm of Winter and signed Ironbind Barrow. Okay. To do it with magic though would be interesting. So, do I want to ask that? Do you have a problem? No. It was pretty clear he does.
Come back as soon as you have the helm.
That wizard is still at the inn. I can't believe Dagger allows him to stay there.
This is what it's come to. No one seems to care what they've done to our home.
It's clear that memories are far too short.
And it's clear money matters more to Dagger than honor.
Okay.
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them. Talos guide you.
I don't think I'd ask any of these questions at the moment. My character isn't really interested in the war as such.
Until next time.
And I certainly don't have any allegiance towards the Stormcloaks.
Think you
at
might
the
be in
moment.
the wrong place, friend.
Well, yeah. Not yet, not if I get that helmet.
Need something? Until next time.
I've definitely got to get rid of that mod, I think.
We don't get many people like you visiting Winterhold. Usually it's elves.
Usually it's elves. That's interesting. A wizard at the inn is also interesting.
My job. I don't really know anyone at the college. I guess everyone just assumes I do because I'm a Dunmer.
Now, that's interesting because my
People
character...
won't say it, but they're afraid of me, so they leave me alone.
My character's very interested in Dunmer people. I think she feels there's been some sort of connection with her past and the Dunmer people. Let's have a look.
That if people
Sure.
think you're some sort of secret wizard, they'll let you get away with a lot.
I really didn't want to pick any more of these quests up yet. Let's have a look. Okay. I've got so many quests at the moment. This is a great little mod, by the way, the notice board. Okay. So a farmer's not here. Burner's Oddments, let's go in. See some characters like putting off going to the college. So what's upstairs? I really should talk to Burner first, shouldn't I?
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you? Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top.
You said something about a bad deal.
Yeah, it was stupid of me. I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused the trade. But I didn't, and now I'm stuck with this worthless junk.
What's the story?
Some line about this clothing in Ingle Barrow. He said it was worth more than its weight in gold if I took it back there. Something about placing it back in Ingle's chamber, I don't know. What was I thinking? Even if it were true, I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb filled with who knows what. I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold, and then it's your problem. Fine,
okay,
here
I've
you
got
go.
the money.
You get killed on account of this thing, it's not my fault. Got it? But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you?
Okay, so return to burner. If I do anything with this claw. Let's have a look at it. In fact, let's have a look in a moment. Why set up shop here? That's a good
Wasn't by
question.
choice, I can tell you that. Options were in short supply. Ranmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading.
Oh, so Ranmir's either a brother or a husband. And he's depressed, so he's drinking all their money away, which is a real pity. I wonder if I did this claw quest and came back, whether I could give her something of that to help them. Okay, what's other
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
There's nothing there. I could probably sell these fur braces and the robes of conjuration. In fact, I don't want to sell them because I want to disenchant them as well as that. Definitely sell that. Do I need that much firewood? No, probably not. Let's sell 2 of them. Okay. Thank you very much, Werner. Good to meet you. Just gonna take a sneaky look. Okay, it's clearly living quarters, shouldn't be there. Have a look again there. So there's a double bed. Right, so if this is where the other guy lives as well, then it's clearly they're married. Right. Wow, they've really lost a lot of places here, didn't they? Have a look at where it all happened. So I take it this is where it all just fell away. Okay. I'm pretty sure my Kathra is thinking if she snuck around here, she might find a little bit more of this place's history, but equally it's time for her to take in a deep breath and visit the college. So yep.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
Okay. Let's have a look. I want to use the power of ice and fire? No. I desire to bend the will? No. I want to unravel the mysteries of Aetherius? No. I just wanted to see what it looks like inside. None of those ones suit me. None of these. These are not the reasons I've come to the college. it's as simple as I want to just learn magic, and these questions are beyond my character's understanding, so I think she'd probably keep her thoughts to herself here.
Huh. Humor is often in short supply here. But I sense that perhaps you're after more than just that. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
Take your test.
Excellent. The Flame Atronach is a vital companion for anyone relying on conjuration. Summoning one here would certainly show your skill.
Oh, that's really weird that she mentioned a Flame Atronach, because I know that that's what I encountered when Stemvar died, but I can't do that. I don't know that spell. And it would be a weird one to know.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells.
Okay.
Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
That is going to be a strange experience for my character. Alright. Summon the flame. Summon the very thing that I had to kill as a character. Let's have a look. Conjuration. Favourite that. And then equip it.
No matter what, the college will endure. Much knowledge lies within the college. Well done indeed. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
That is a really weird thing. So the character certainly, that's the first time she's ever felt welcomed anywhere in her memory. Additionally, to summon the one creature that almost killed her in her tombs earlier, just a few days ago, is a very strange experience for her. I should say,
Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college lives on. The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated.
let's have a look. I'd like to know more about the college before I go in for all
We
that.
are the only group left in Skyrim dedicated to the study of the arcane. There are others who study, to be sure, but they do so in private and often in secret.
And I wonder if you could tell me more about Mirabelle Irvine.
She's the master wizard here. Archmage Aaron may be in charge, but Mirabelle runs the place. You do well to remember that.
I like the fact that a master wizard is a woman. Would a character know these questions to ask? I'm not going to ask these questions. I don't think she'd know this. But maybe, I don't even think she'd say what have you got for sale. So she's
Mirabelle will be waiting for you.
Thank you for all that. I look forward to meeting you again. Okay. Okay. So my character has this odd feeling of definitely being home. Okay. She seems to need to get in soon. Where is Mirabelle going to be? I wonder. But I need to take it. It's this way, right? Was that her right there?
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yeah.
Yes,
Why did that not? That's interesting.
elves. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor receive no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
I definitely need to know more about the elves and the Thalmor.
Welcome to the college.
Thank you.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful.
Yes.
Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
I'll show you the living quarters.
And I took an arrow in the knee.
Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords.
Lightly armored
I don't
means
anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Okay, so as we walk to the accommodation I'm going to get, my character's probably overwhelmed that she's finally got somewhere to stay and has been accepted. She's been living in inns for days. She probably hopes Mirabelle will hurry up before she dies of cold. She's got the frost gathering on her cloak.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
Is she coming this way?
Our newest members are housed here, in the hall.
To get in. Very kind of her to notice that I was freezing.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices,
Quite a strong
who you'll
thing
meet
to
shortly.
say.
This is where you'll be staying.
In front of someone else?
This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Okay. I was hoping she'd give me time to just relax. Never mind, it's obviously clearly full on. Off you go then, Mirabelle.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
Hall of Attainment. Okay. So Hall of the Elements, Hall of Attainment. And I'm going to begin learning straight away, even though what's the time? 8:30 at night. It's a late class. It's quite imposing, this place, isn't it?
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Let's go and listen to Tolfdir then. Wouldn't mind someone to... Oh, okay. I'd better go in, but I want to try and remember to read missing apprentices, so I'm going to take a note. And then come back.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen.
They're all in a row, so
So, as I was saying,
sorts do I
the
feel?
first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Impatient khajiit, right?
Please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Well, I'm sure what to think. I think we should learn something practical. Safety should be more important than anything. I think my character is eager to learn. I think we should learn something practical.
Is that so?
See, she agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Okay. Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up.
What if you taught me one? Let's see. No. Ah, there we go. Okay.
You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you.
Okay.
Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Jezargo continues to struggle with wards. You have time to practice?
Maybe later. I'm sort of busy now.
Jezargo understands. You hesitate because you know Jezargo will be better than you. Very well.
Interesting group of people. Pure magic font. I should add that there's a mod that I've added here from the College of Winterhold, which I'll put in. Better not touch that. Which I'll put in the description at the end. I don't really want to talk to Ancano yet, and I'm going to get in trouble for skipping the first class. Let's have a read. Missing apprentices. The college asks that everyone keep an eye out for the previous group of apprentices who has gone missing. Surely. As yet, no information has become available. If anyone has any information regarding Yisra, Ilaste, Borvir, or Rundi, please speak with me at once. Finished Gestal. Gosh, that's a worry. Okay. I think I'm going to have to get in trouble. I'm tired after all that journey. I'm going to have to send my apologies and not turn up to this very first.
College is a bit of an oddity in Skyrim. Magic isn't something that's looked upon fondly here. New here too, eh?
Yeah.
It's good to see another Nord. I feared I'd be the only one. Almost doesn't feel like Skyrim, being so far away from the rest of the world here. Not at all. I consider it a blessing. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I meant to do. Well, look at the evidence. Nords generally don't trust magic, so it's not off to a good start. Throw in the Oblivion Crisis, which was caused by magic users, and the troubles now with the Aldmeri Dominion, who are elves and magic users. And finally, take the fact that the college is the only thing left standing after most of Winterhold was destroyed. It's all fairly damning. Not at all. I consider it a blessing. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I meant to do.
Okay, Onmund. I like you. You're similar to me in some respects, so I'm going to try and keep some sort of friendship going there. But I think I'm going to get in trouble and go to sleep. And if I lose face because I didn't turn up to my first session, so be it. Goodness, I didn't know I got a whole room to myself. Okay. Wow. What I actually want to read after speaking to him is a book I do not think I own. Let's have a look. I've seen a book somewhere that I didn't want to take called The Oblivion Crisis, and since he mentioned about part of the problem is the Oblivion, there it is, goodness gracious, okay, and I can take it. That is definitely my next book that I'm going to read, because my character knows nothing about this. In the very first episode, she suffered from amnesia. She can't really remember everything. Written by Praxis Sacorum, Imperial Historian. Okay. So, make sure I read that. Activate the Shine of Julianos. Oh, nice. Okay. Scroll of Oak Flesh, Spell Tome Healing. I think I've already got that, haven't I? Spell Tome Flames, yes. Alright. I think what my character wants to do, more than anything at the moment, looking at the time, is to probably sleep. So let's have a look here. Got some apples, got some food. Madmen, they really look after you here, don't they? I wonder if I can just place, probably, let's have a look where I put it, in this bookcase. Probably a lot of the books that I've got. So, store. Not that one. There were two, right, okay. These two are important, the Imperial Condolences and Luar's Journal. I have something I want to do with them here as a character, but not yet. From an earlier story. Store. I have a lot of books. And I know there's a mod that says books can weigh 0, but again that would feel like, just wouldn't feel right, so I'd rather not do that. Song of Romir. Okay. Daedra, Diamond. Lusty Argonian, I love that front cover by the way, I've just worked that out. That's obviously the chest of an Argonian. That's absolutely brilliant. What a cover. That is so good. Okay. Ah, okay. Wolf Queen. Pepper's White. Keep these. Uncommon Taste. Obviously keep that. Walking the World. That sounds interesting actually. That I don't know. Solitude. Wow. Okay. I definitely wouldn't mind reading these Walking the World books. They're going to be fantastic for my character. Watcher of Stones, Words and Philosophy, Yellow Book of Riddles. Okay. Fantastic. So I can put them down. And then in this knapsack, let's see what else I can store. So these are the things that I've been given to wear. The novice robes, steel helmet. Okay. Do I want to put these down? No, but I can definitely don't be walking around a load of firewood. And I definitely probably don't need to be walking around with some of these things. I don't know what Silja's statue is. Must have been from something. Okay, I clearly need to try and find somewhere to eat. I'm hoping there's kitchens here or something, rather than going to the going into the town all the time. Okay, that'll do. It's time to sleep for about 10 hours. I've got a feeling that lesson, hopefully, will not have happened. Okay, let's see if I'm... How do I look? Let's have a look. Like a mage. The problem is, am I going to be worn enough to get outside? Okay, so these are the living quarters. So the question is, if these are living quarters, where do we eat?
Please don't. If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly. There are no expectations. This college is a place to study and practice magic freely. Hopefully any discoveries made in your pursuits will be shared with the members of the college first.
Of course.
That way we all benefit.
I don't think I want to ask that question. I just don't think that would probably seem really rude, having not been here for a day. That's just not what my character would do. Lots of food there. And this looks like... wow. So I can make my own food. Let's have a look. I think... okay. But it seems like I can just take this and make my own food, which is amazing. Fantastic. Right, so now it's just... drink. Seems like a help yourself kind of place. This place is incredible, really. Be interesting to know how much the mod has added. This is someone's room. It's like a storage room though of sorts. And are there any stairs? Or is this as high as it goes? There's stairs. Further stairs up. You can go outside, okay. to one of the buildings. See where I am now. The Arcanium. Okay, now I know where I am.
Restoration? Huh? You consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you?
Yes, of course.
Don't you? Good. Good. Not that I require validation, of course. There are just some,
the books,
and I shan't
that's
name
amazing in
names,
the background.
who would disagree. It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research one engages in.
So you're treated badly because of your work?
Well, no, not really. Not directly, I mean. But I know things are being said behind my back. Conversations cease when I enter rooms.
Left.
I'm quite aware of what's going on here, and I will not stand for it.
I don't know if I want to get into the politics of this place at the moment. I'm kind of single-minded about doing the one thing that I want to do, but let's make it feel good.
I'll probably share my knowledge with you.
Okay. She's an expert, clearly. I think that's probably enough. I don't want to spend any more money.
So you wish to master the arcane arts?
I do want to see if she's got something that I want for sale. No, she's just got soul gems.
All right then.
Okay, bye, Colette. That is just jaw-droppingly fantastic. Although I am, as I say, worried that, look at this, it's amazing. Use scroll crafting. Candlelight. Read scroll crafting. Wow. Drevis.
How are you, Drevis?
There's potions and everything.
What do you want?
Why should I want anything? Why can't I simply be sociable with my colleagues?
I'm busy right now, Colette.
Well then, fine. Have a nice day.
Is Drevis Thalmar? If so, they're not doing themselves much favour, are they, here? In the college. Interesting politics. They've got every book here, haven't they? Yep. Good grief. Okay. This place is a... Wow. That is the second...
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
The librarian, of course.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
I don't, but let's have a look. I think I'd say this is quite an impressive library.
A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact.
I want to hear what he said again.
A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact.
Okay. Is there any college? I want to kind of make a good name for myself, even though I realise I'm missing a lesson at the moment.
If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations.
I am ready for some adventure, I think.
Well, all right. Here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful.
Note from Urak. A copy of Invocation of Azura. Okay. You take your work very seriously.
Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials.
Okay, what have you got?
Assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful.
Pretty much just books then. And an awful lot. Okay.
Until next time.
Gruff, but to the point. I like him. Okay, what do I do about drink? Let's have a look. Since I realise I could end up getting thirsty. There's so much to look at here as well. For those of you that have just scrolled in, this is awesome. The book's just moving around.
You've been spending a fair bit of time with Sergius lately,
this is
I
also
see.
beautiful.
What?
Study restoration.
Why the audacity? How dare you
Alteration.
imply such a thing?
Illusion.
Calm down. Why are you overreacting?
And this certainly is,
are
I imagine, Cathra's pace kind of quickening a bit because this is the field that she's interested in, conjuration.
We have been working on something together.
This is why I avoid being
Conjuration
social.
studies has been added. Is that a book? No. What was that? Okay. What did it mean conjuration studies have been added? I need to go reading that app, don't I? Read the study of conjuration. Conjure familiar, which I already know. Doors of Oblivion, the study of conjuration. Okay, I should probably get on with this lesson. It looks like it's down. For now, I think I need to get out of the mindset of needing to find water. It seems that there'll always be some near the college.
I care little for idle conversation, but perhaps you need help with conjuration magic.
Oh, I do. Ah. Okay, I need to know there's a specialist here. Yeah, that's my problem.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak
What is
murdered
this?
the High King.
All of continents. Oh, water barrels, surely. Tolfdir's book. I don't really want to take that. What's that doing here, though? Potions. I'm just after water, let's see. Someone stays here, stairs up. Again, it's food, but no drink. That clearly goes outside Skyrim in the way I meant to go. I'll come full circle, right? Right. Okay. This is going to be awkward playing a modded game where they don't account for these kind of things. Alright, let's have a look. Local map. Where's this lesson meant to take place? Wow, that is really far away. Okay, well, gives me an excuse, I guess, to go and get some drink. This is beautiful. Look at this. Wow. Gosh, this is what a great application. What a great mod, sorry, to have installed.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
I do want to know about enchanting too. Okay. I've come the wrong way. I'm hoping these clothes will keep me warm, otherwise getting changed in the middle of the college is going to seem odd. And I also need to buy some more water skins, because clearly they have no way of giving me water at the moment that I have been able to find. I need to find a cork or something. Okay, I think for now I'm just going to have to head back to the inn. Thank goodness my horse is still here. See to the horse in a moment.
Come on in.
That's just me here, TT Wrench.
If
Hello.
there's anything you need, just let me know.
Just trying to
We
find
may not
some
have
water.
as much to offer as Whiterun or Solitude, but we'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one.
Thank you. Just trying to buy some drink.
Is there something I can do for you? Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
I'm thirsty, but I can't seem to buy any water. There we go. Okay.
All right then.
Have you played Skyrim much? Oh, you gone. Okay, so my character is going to try and head down here for her very first lesson in magic, which is a little bit nerve-wracking considering she's extremely late. Ah, okay. I'm trying to play this in a slightly unusual manner in that rather than hack and slash, which is how I usually play, I'm trying to play it from a kind of role-playing perspective. How on earth do I get down? Let's have a look. Getting down is a test in itself. Can't get enough Skyrim in them. Watch it, play it, watch it. It's like me in Dota. Okay. I've got to try and get down there somehow. Let's have a look. I wonder if it's closer. That sounds amazing. Anyone watching the stream after this, the guy I'm talking to is talking about making an animated series of this, which would be incredible. Is this the way down? I can't believe it's that way. That would be odd. I don't want to get lost either. I don't want to get my horse killed. Maybe it's this way. I have a little notebook as I'm playing the game, kind of thinking of ideas for the character, but certainly never thought about it in that way. Okay, that statue looks like a good place. Am I the right side? Yep. Maybe I should have got my horse instead of leaving her in the middle of nowhere. Yep, I'm going to go back. If I get cold or I'm in the wrong place, I'm in trouble. Go for it, man, it would be fantastic. It's certainly be some welcome company while I'm playing this game. Okay, so I'm heading down for my first lesson. Going along the shore. I can't believe this is the right direction actually. But nest of angry-looking walruses does not seem like a good idea. This is not the way to start your first lesson. And wolves. And sabres. Where on earth are they? Ah, is this a Fallout story? Or is it completely just yours? Ah, the Legion, okay. Ah! I think I've heard a rumour about this, that this is set somehow in futurism. Okay, I think my character's in real trouble here, actually. There's the shrine. Oh, cool. Keep going, man. Keep telling me. Jesus, how dangerous is it here? A saber and a wolf. And found some sort of ruin. And storm cloaks. Jeez. Wow, it's a Stormcloaks that Legion. And I think I'm on the other side of that mountain. Yeah, this has sounded great so far. Tell me about your main character a bit more. How did you come up with him? Yeah, I'm in real trouble. Yeah, I want to know more about how old is he, why does he do what he does, how's he driven. So there's something about his past that's made him who he is. Okay. hard place to try and find.
Old places.
I'm surprised that the college is allowed to excavate here.
And here we all are.
I bet you.
Good to see you. All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
That's great. You could almost draw him. Your character. How about
as some of you may know, Sawthor was one of the
Phantom.
of Skyrim. It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the Thus, Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Sawthor.
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level destruction spells yet? May you walk on warm sands.
This is a little creepy.
That doesn't begin to describe it.
You seem uncomfortable.
Okay. That is some pretty darn specific stuff, which I love. I'm going to sign out now because I've got to go, but TT, just sign up and keep telling me if you want, or catch me on my next stream or something. But I'm going to stop here for the night. But it sounds like you've got a really good story. You should just kind of message it into the stream so I can read it. But thank you for watching. Thanks for sharing your story, man. It sounds really interesting. I'll catch up with Kathra's story another time.